thanks for joining us. We take a look at your work week forecast for April 25th through the 29th, and we're looking at a relatively dry work week for us. A chance of a few sprinkles and showers tomorrow, but basically dry weather coming up this week. And it's going to be seasonable temperatures today and tomorrow, but the rest of the week after that's going to be quite chilly for this time of year. We've been kind of in this pattern, and we continue to be in this pattern where we're definitely on the colder side for late April as we go forward. So let's take a look at what's happening across the country here today. First of all, here is the front that's going to approach our area tomorrow. We do have a bit of a warm front. There's really no precipitation associated with this. There are some clouds, so we're going to be kind of in and out of the clouds today as this warm front and stationary front kind of moves in our direction. It's not really moving much though, and really we're not going to have any precipitation or like mostly cloudy skies until the front moves through tomorrow. And what's going to happen is the front moves through a secondary area of low pressure. I'm going to show you this in a minute, but a secondary area of low pressure is going to develop here along the eastern seaboard, and it's going to develop into a kind of cutoff low that's going to sit way out in the Gulf of Maine. It's going to sit out far enough that I don't think we're going to get any wraparound precipitation from it. What we are going to get is some clouds that continue to head in our direction towards the end of the week, in and out. It won't be total cloudiness, and also some northerly winds, gusty winds, particularly Thursday and Friday, that are going to keep us cool and dry, but also somewhat dry as we head through the end of the week. In terms of the satellite imagery, you can see the same thing here. Here's our front. Here's the clouds that are in the area today. There are definitely going to be some breaks of clouds because we head through the day, as you can see here. But we'll be probably mostly cloudy today with the sun peeking through less than half the time probably. But it'll be there, and we will definitely get some sun. And when it gets sunny today, it's going to be pretty warm, up in the low 60s. Warmest we've been and warmest we will be for a little bit here. Tomorrow will be mostly cloudy as the front approaches us and is kind of on top of us as we go through. So let's take a look at how this looks throughout the week. So here's today. Here's the big front. The storm's way up north here. Front sort of draped across, and that gives us a chance for some sun today. But tomorrow, the front, that's Wednesday. Tomorrow, the front kind of draped across us. This is where, as the front comes through, we have a few chances of sprinkles. We're talking only a tenth to maybe 2/10 of an inch of precipitation associated with any of the showers that come through this. So not really enough to cause, it's just enough to be a few sprinkles, not really a lot of rain. And this area of low pressure develops, and the models for a while, it was kind of how close was it going to be to the coast. It is definitely going to move offshore. The front is going to move offshore, and this low pressure system is going to cut itself off well to our east. And I'll show you that on Wednesday. And that sort of becomes our setup for the rest of the week here. Wednesday, we have this cutoff low way off down East Maine, and it is certainly having us northerly flow associated also with this high pressure system that's going to be centered over the Great Lakes region for the rest of the week. But essentially, some clouds are going to pinwheel back with this. There could be a flurry in the high elevations or a sprinkle in the high elevations, but for the most part, we're going to be dry on Wednesday. And we continue to dry out as the storm weakens on Thursday, but kind of doesn't move. You can see it's essentially in the same spot on Thursday afternoon. High pressure continues to come here across the Great Lakes. Thursday's probably the windiest day. It could be pretty breezy with wind gusts 30 to 40 miles an hour, certainly possible on Wednesday afternoon. So it'll be breezy Wednesday afternoon as this high pressure and low pressure kind of come together. What happens then is the high pressure starts to die. It's still there, but it starts to die somewhat on Friday, and also the low pressure starting to move to the east, and it's continuing to weaken. We'll still have northerly breezes, but not as much on Friday afternoon. And I mentioned all the breezes and things like that because that's sort of the main topic of what's going to happen weather-wise for the week. It's really Thursday and Friday. Brush fire danger is going to be relatively high, although the only thing we're kind of missing is that the temperatures are going to be pretty cool, only in the low to mid 40s. Upper 40s on Friday. To have high brush fire danger, you'd have temperatures more in the 60s. But so that's really the only thing holding us back. But we're going to be breezy and relatively dry on Thursday and Friday. So if you're going to, I'm sure burning will be prohibited on these 2 days, outdoor burning. But just keep an eye on that. Be careful with anything that could cause fire. If you're disposing of ashes or anything like that, just be really careful with that kind of stuff on Thursday, Friday. Okay, so today, mostly cloudy, but a little few peaks of sun, low 60s. Tomorrow, sprinkles for in the upper 50s. And then we cool off as that front moves through, decreasing clouds on Wednesday throughout the day, although we'll definitely still be in and out of the clouds. Temperatures in the mid 40s on Wednesday. Thursday, mostly sunny, although still a few clouds being pinwheeled around. Breezy, like I said, we could have some Wind gusts in the 30 to 40 mile an hour range on Thursday, which will mean it'll feel like we're in the 30s. You're probably going to need a jacket if you're out there on Thursday. Friday's a little warmer feel with temperatures in the upper 40s, maybe around 50 in some of the lower level elevations, but still kind of breezy. Wind gusts probably 20 to 30 more like on Friday. So in terms of your work week highlights, sorry, I should say work week, not weekend. Oops. Seasonal temperatures Monday and Tuesday, below average temperatures Wednesday to Friday. Only precipitation this week is a few showers on Tuesday. Breezy conditions Thursday and Friday, and that will bring with it a brush fire danger also on the high side on Thursday and Friday. All right, I'll be back on Friday morning with a look at your weekend forecast. If you have any questions, certainly feel free to reach out by email or hit me up on social media, and I will get back to you as soon as I can. And also want to encourage you to subscribe to my YouTube channel if you haven't done it before. And also want to give a quick shout out to my patrons who help support what I do here. If you're interested in or have questions about what it means to become a patron, you can take a look at my page, the link below to my patron page, which has a description of the things you get if you become a patron. All right, we'll see you on Friday morning.